line, and holy cow, this is a very big day because we're finally covering the most OP deck in the game right now. Yes, it's time we talk about Mew VMAX. Mew VMAX and Genesect have absolutely dominated the standard format since the release of Fusion Strike, and we're going to cover why this deck is so busted and ways to beat it, and potentially the end of the run for Mew VMAX. But first, let's talk about why this deck is so good. Let's start off with Mew VMAX. Of course, 310 HP. It's a little low for a VMAX. However, it's got two killer moves. One of them for 2 Psychic Energy, Max Miracle. 130, this attack isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. If you're fighting against Decidueye, that's pretty much a one-hit knockout, what would normally block VMAXs. Duraludon you can still hit for 130. Zamazenta you can still hit. Don't need Path to the Peak, I can just hit you for 130. Only 2 energy. Even crazier, for 2 colorless energy Cross Fusion Strike, choose one of your bench Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks and use that attack. And so you get access to, for example, Genesect's Technoblast, which you're going to use a lot of the time, for 210 damage and only 2 energy. Or if you've got a Meloetta on the board, Melodious Echo, 70 times the number of Fusion Strike energy. So you can hit for up to 280 damage. Before you would talk about power tablets, which let you increase your damage by 30. So it is possible for Mew VMAX to one-hit KO anything in the game. But by default, you're easily KOing Vs in one hit. And it makes this deck insanely scary. Even Mew V isn't so bad. For 1 energy, you can use Energy Mix, which lets you attach a basic energy to one of your Fusion Strike Pokemon. And Psychic Leap for 70. You may shuffle this Pokemon and attach all cards and attached cards into your deck. So if you've got a Mew that's about to get knocked out, or even crazier, a Mew VMAX that's about to get knocked out, and you have Mew V on the board, just copy Psychic Leap. All of a sudden, that Mew is off the board, the energies are all back in the deck, and then that's 3 prize cards that the opponent can't take anymore. Absolutely insane. On top of that, we've got Genesect, God tier card, one of the greatest cards ever printed. Not so much for the attack, Technoblast for 210, not really going to use that move, and this particular deck isn't really built to attack with Genesect. However, its ability, Fusion Strike System, once during your turn you may draw cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. So if you've got 6 Fusion Strike Pokemon and you use Genesect's ability, you can draw up to 6 cards. What makes this card absolutely busted is the fact that this ability isn't once per turn, it is once per Genesect. If you've got 4 Genesects, you can draw up to 6 cards. You know, 6. If you've got 6 Pokemon, 4 Genesects, you can play your whole hand, use Genesect, draw another 6 cards, play all of those cards, then use another Genesect, and you just keep drawing cards. And you can draw upwards of half your deck on the first turn, which is absolutely insane. And so there are very few times where you will brick with this deck because of Genesect, and it's awesome. Unless you're not playing Genesect, then it's terrible. And then Meloetta, which is an insane attacker, particularly on your first turn going second. It has the move Melodious Echo, which does 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all of your Pokemon. And what ends up happening is if you go second, you put Meloetta in the active, you get Alessa Sparkle, which lets you attach 2 Fusion Strike or Fusion Energy, and I'm going to pull up the fancy one here. You choose 2 Pokemon, you attach 2 Fusion Energy to them. All of a sudden, you're now hitting for 140. If you happen to get the 3rd energy, all of a sudden, Meloetta can hit for 210 on the first turn. And if you get some power tablets along the way while you're just drawing a whole bunch of cards with Genesect, you can hit for even higher than that. And a lot of cards in the game, like a lot of decks, most decks in the game aren't going to recover from Meloetta hitting for 200 plus damage on the first turn. It just won't, and you'll just win, which is absolutely insane. Secret Reply, what's up? Other pieces of tech in this deck that make it so strong. Battle VIP Pass. It's a high risk, high reward card that when you get it on the first turn, you can put 2 cards on the board, 2 Pokemon on the board, 2 basic Pokemon. I should be clear on that. So very good way of getting your Genesects on the board so you can draw more cards. And even though this card is a dead card after the first turn, it's fine because you can just use Cram-O-Matic to discard those cards, and you can, if you hit heads, you can draw any card you want from the deck. And in worst case, if you hit tails, you just got rid of 2 cards from your hand and you can just draw even more cards with Genesect. Absolutely nuts. Helping out with your consistency even further, we've got 3 Fog Crystals to get your Meloettas, your Mews, your Psychic Energy, your basic Psychic Energy, all in just by playing that item. We've got Great Balls to fish out your Mew Vs, VMAXs, any of your Pokemon that are in the top 7 cards of your deck. Got an Escape Rope just in case you need to move Genesect off the active. Couple of switch cards there as well, and some Power Tablets. This is a card that lets you increase your damage that turn by 30. You can play them all in one go if you need to. Oftentimes you maybe just play one just to get the extra damage bump to knock off a Pokemon V, but having the potential extra damage output is absolutely nuts, which is also why Vitality Band is in the deck for an extra 10 damage when you equip it to a Pokemon. Couple of other tech cards in here. We've got Quick Ball to get out basic Pokemon, Rotom Phone, which allows you to put a specific card that you want on the top of your deck. So you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose one, put it at the top of your deck, and then you can use Genesect to draw that card out, helping you grab the cards that you need at any given time even easier. And then we've got 4 stadiums in here, 2 training courts to get the basic Psychic Energy back, which can be very helpful because in certain matchups where special energy gets knocked off because of Fan of Waves or Crushing Hammer, you can at least get the basic energy back. A Rose Tower, which again, when you have less than 3 cards, helps you draw up to 3, increasing your draw ability even greater. And Old Cemetery, which adds 2 damage counters to a Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon, or any Pokemon that doesn't have, that's not Psychic. So just helping you squeeze out a little extra damage there as well. And then yeah, in total, oh, and of course 3 Boss's Orders to gust up a Pokemon from your opposing Pokemon from the bench to the active. And we run only 8 energy in this deck. We've got 4 Fusion Strike energy, 7, and 3 regular Psychic Energy as well. You don't need a lot of energy with the Mew VMAX deck because odds are you're going to get the energy whenever you need it. So when you take this deck in its totality, it's absolutely incredible. You can pretty much set up your board with everything you want on the first turn and then just draw everything else you need as you go. It's absolutely crazy. Let's check it out. I was trying to troubleshoot what was going on, and part of that was turning off the cameras, which then impacted a whole bunch of channel point rewards. Okay, this is a good hand. All right, so we can go Mew in the active. We'll put Meloetta here, Mew here, Genesect here, and then I use the Battle VIP Pass to get 2 more Genesects, and we're pretty good. Ooh, Ice Rider deck. This deck is going to get better in Brilliant Stars to the point where it can basically one-shot a Mew VMAX in one go. And we will cover this deck in the future once I get the Brilliant Stars cards that we'll need for it. All right, Battle VIP Pass. Here we go. This is how this deck cooks. We're going to get 2 Genesects. We will Rotom Phone, and we're going to look for... what do we look for? Let's grab a Cram-O-Matic here. And we'll use that to try and fish out either a... We don't need the Quick Ball anymore. We can fish out a Fusion Energy. Yeah, let's go fish out a Fusion Energy here. And we'll put that onto... Let's put that on Meloetta. And we'll go with another Fog... Well, Cram-O-Matic, the Fog Crystal. Didn't get it that time. That's fine. And we'll put the Old Cemetery up. use Fusion Strike System again on another Genesect. Gets us even more cards. We've got the Alessa Sparkle. We're good. I'm not going to press my luck here. We've got pretty much everything we need. Oh, did I miss the... Did the Emote Storm not work? Hold on. Oh gosh, Athena, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Wait. I will give you your points back. Gowly, what's going on? And yeah, the Emote Storm totally didn't work. I'm so sorry. Okay, after this game, we'll take a moment and Emote Storm it up. You're having your own Emote Storm? Okay. Okay, I see we've got a Suicune here. So this is a Suicune Ice Rider deck. And John Catalan, thank you.
John Catalan, thank you for the follow.
The Emote Storm's the one in our hearts. I see you. I see you. So what's going to be the more dangerous card here? Potentially Suicune's going to hit for... Oh, we might lose. Oh, okay. Huh. We're in a little bit of a predicament here. We're still going to put Mew VMAX out. We're still going to Alessa Sparkle. All right, so we're going to put 2 Fusion, 1 on Mew, 1 on Meloetta. And we're going to put Meloetta in the active. The problem is, I really wanted to knock out that Suicune on the first turn. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm gonna save. Oh!
Rotham CG, thank you for the follow.
Appreciate the support. We can't knock out Suicune right now. Upgrade in the stream. Jared, what's up? I'm gonna go and use Fusion Strike System to get one more card. One more card. Power Tablet, that's fine. Melodious Echo will knock out. This is overkill for a Sobble, that's fine. Where we need to be careful here is that, yeah, if we get Marnie, that could be bad. If... I'm okay with losing the Meloetta. We've got an extra energy here. We've got 2 Power Tablets to go through the Cape. And we've got a Boss's Orders in case we have to do anything that, you know, to gust anything up. But I'm guessing they're going to attack with Suicune here. Golly with the big brain. A pretty epic hello. Well, we always do it big here. How you doing today, Rotham TCG? And we have to keep in mind here that Ice Rider is getting ramped up as well. And it doesn't necessarily make sense to target the Ice Rider right this second. Ooh, Path to the Peak. This is why we keep the stadium handy, so we can get rid of this. We really don't want Path to the Peak, because that is a card that really hurts the Mew VMAX deck, particularly Genesect. Trying to do some to build Mew as well. Yeah, we just finished building the Mew VMAX deck. Hopefully you get that in before we switch to TCG Live, which is launching here in Canada next week. I do plan on streaming that next week. I'm probably not going to move all my cards over. Okay, does it make sense to put Meloetta on the board? Because max we can do is like 150. I don't think so. We will knock this out. We'll put some energy here. We will take out that Path to the Peak. I don't want that smoke, and we're going to use both of our Power Tablets here, because this adds, what, 50? Yeah, so we're going to need both of those. And let's draw a couple more cards. Hopefully we can get... Do I want... No, we don't want that. I don't want to burn a Switch right now. I don't want to burn a Meloetta. Oh, I might... we might put the Meloetta on the board just so I can draw more cards. That might be a mistake. Ooh, cram a mat. Do I want to cram right now? No, no. Actually, we maybe. Let's go flip and get rid of this escape rope, and grab maybe an Alessa Sparkle, just so we can get the extra energy later. Yeah, maybe we do that. And, oh, I can play that. Okay. Yeah. I know I'm only going to attach for one, which is fine. We get a free attach there, and we get to draw some more cards. And we will cross Fusion Strike, Techno Blast, bang. The very best like no one ever was. Thanks, Gaoli. Hit for 270 on Suicune there. Love to see it. All right, and now we have enough that we can switch Mew. We can get the second Mew VMAX going. So one of the things about using Techno Blast is that you also have to follow the fine print as well. So if you use Techno Blast, this Pokemon can attack on the next turn. So Mew VMAX, this one in the active, can't attack. However, if we can draw one more Mew, we should be able to attack with this one. I can get the second energy here. We just need to get one more Mew VMAX and we'll be all right. And they've got another path to the peak to try and slow us down again. Thankfully, we do... Yeah, they used Raihan, so they're not going to knock out our hand. We're fine. This is an interesting match. This is going to be a weirder match in post-Brilliant Stars, where Ice Rider with Choice Belt and some other tools will be able to knock out Mew in one hit. And that changes the math considerably. Take 5 minutes in one turn. Yep. Oh, we're just attacking straight up with the Inteleon? Huh. Oh, and we're going to drop the path too. Okay. That's an interesting strategy here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. However, I guess there's a couple ways we can go about this. Do we knock out the Inteleon, or do we go for to land a hit on the Ice Rider right now? We can knock out Inteleon, make it a 2-prize game, but then we're gonna have to take 7 prizes off that Ice Rider, because now this can get one-shotted, which is not ideal. Not ideal. Let's go and grab an energy to at least get this second Mew on the board. And interesting tech, because now they have some damage. We do get the second Mew, which is great. And now, do I want to save the boss for later? That's the $1 million quote. I think that we want to land, because they can still... Okay. Well, one, we got to knock that out. And we'll switch here to get this Mew going. And they can land first hit. I'm trying to think through this. If I use boss now, how many bosses do we have? I think we still got 2 more in the deck. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going to land the first hit here. And hopefully we can grab... Oh, gosh. This might have been a mistake. Crush Fusion Strike, and we're going to hit Techno Blast 210, put the pressure on them to really make a move here. Let's see how they handle it. I will say that playing the Mew VMAX deck, the farther the game goes, the worse this deck gets. I find that it's very easy to be reckless with the Mew VMAX deck and just start throwing away a whole bunch of cards that you might need later, because you're like, it's not gonna go till later, and then it does. Also, you get scenarios like this where if you end up stuck with a bunch of battle VIP passes and an Alessa Sparkle that you don't need anymore, or a Mew that you don't need anymore, all of a sudden you're kind of stuck. Right? And we get Marnied here, so that's actually a good thing for us. If we can get Marnied into a boss, that would be beautiful. No, we do not, but we do have a Crematic, so we're basically a coin flip away from winning this game. And I can see they're working on getting a second Ice Rider online. Another path to the peak, and I don't have a stadium here, so this really comes down to if I can flip heads, I win. And we got it. All right, so check this out. We pull that, put this here, and we retreat, put Mew VMAX on the board. Let's go use a power tablet for funsies. We'll boss up this Ice Rider and Cross Fusion Strike, Techno Blast, bang, GG's. And there we go. I thought that the Suicune, that player played pretty well. They made a lot of optimal moves, but again, the Mew deck just kind of gives you options that a lot of decks don't, and we were pretty lucky there. I mean, it did come down to a coin flip, and I think that playing the Inteleon just to get enough damage to put, instead of putting their Ice Rider at risk, was a pretty smart play. But being able to kind of call on boss whenever we needed there just kind of changed the outcome of that one. So GG's. What a bully. I know. Again, as someone who has been destroyed by the Mew VMAX deck more times than I'd like to admit, I understand that as someone playing the Mew deck now, I deserve no sympathy whatsoever. Don't cheer for me when I win. Don't get mad. Don't get sad if I lose, right? I should go into every game, like almost every game, with a really good sense that I'm going to win. Like pretty much if I'm not fighting a dark deck and I'm not fighting anything running, pretty much a dark deck, then I should go in there with the assumption that I'm going to win. Here. Just the Bidoof deck. Gotta love Bidoof. All right, we lost the coin flip, which in a lot of cases would be bad. In this specific matchup, no, it's not bad at all. Look, we have almost everything we need for a turn one going second donk. Oh, they've got an Oranguru up there. Okay, so this isn't, we're not gonna get quite the game ending play off the first turn that we would have hoped, but we can still knock out that Oranguru like no problem. Let's see if they try and move Oranguru out, which I'm kind of hoping for, but I'm gonna guess they know not to do that. Oh, Delma. Okay. I don't think I've played this match against Delmise. All right, so we're gonna put down our battle VIP pass. Let's go grab a couple Genesects. We do have the Alessa Sparkle if we can get the third energy, which we don't even really need at this point because we are going to knock this out no problem. And if anything, we may want to, we only have 3 Fusion Strike energy anyhow. Yeah, let's use the Great Ball. I probably shouldn't have used that right then and there. Rotom Phone? That'll get us, we can draw at least one more card. Ooh, yes, let's go take a battle VIP pass. So we've got 3 cards in our hand. That means we can use Genesect to draw one more card, which, how convenient. It's a battle VIP pass, which gets us 2 more Pokemon. I personally like to run on turn 1. I like to get 3 Genesects, 2 Mew Vs, 1 Meloetta, and now we can draw 3 more cards. Bang, 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 and I'm really looking for Fusion Strike energy here, just to get a little extra firepower. At this point, I'm just throwing away the Quick Ball. I don't even want to draw these Pokemon. I just want to draw more cards. If I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad there. We still get this, and we're going to hit for 140. No, worst case, we get another Alessa's Sparkle, or we get the... Yeah, so we still have one more Fusion Strike, or Fusion Energy in the board, so that'll get us an extra attachment. There we go, squeeze a little extra damage in there. If they get the rare candy in the Rillaboom, this might get messy. Oh... That gets them the Rillaboom. Or the Mew VMAX. Which do you go for here? I guess it depends on whether they have the rare candy ready to go or not. How's everybody's weekend gone so far? And if you're in, I think North America has a long weekend. What do you got planned? Ooh. Oh. That was a really unfortunate outcome for the Delmise player here, because the bad stuff is going to happen to them now. We're gonna Alessa Sparkle, and I know I've only got one more left, and that's fine. We're gonna put it on Mew, and I don't need this Great Ball anymore. So what are we looking for here? I don't even need this, but sure, let's go take a... Let's take another Mew VMAX. You're still working tomorrow? Oh, no. Hate to see it, but if you gotta get paid, right? Here we go. We get some power tablets. I don't need those right now. I will use this opportunity, though, to put some energy on this Mew. And yeah, let's go draw some more cards, because why not? And we can knock out this Delmise with Meloetta. All of a sudden, we're up 3 prizes. And this is looking very bad for them, right? If we don't get Marnied here, I'm just going to put the other energy here, and I can just loop between the 2 Mews and keep hitting for 210. They really need this Rillaboom online so they can hit for 240 right now. You could cancel classes if you wanted to, but that's what spring break is for. I respect that. All right, they get the Rillaboom. But they played their professor's research, so they're going to have to hit the Mellow. Well, they might have an escape rope. Nope, it's done. It's done. GG's. GG's. Again, yeah, Meloetta very much showing their prowess there, where when Meloetta is just able to get those early donks, then it's hard for opposing Pokemon to get set up, because all of a sudden off the first turn, Meloetta can hit for 210, and even if it's not knocking out a V on the first turn, the opposing Pokemon or opposing player just may not have enough time to get whatever follow-up is going, and then it's too late. GG's. Let's open some packs. Let's open some packs. This is going to be one of the last... This might be the last day where we do live openings on PTCGO. One of the big bits of news is that the new game, Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, is in beta next week, and it's only available in Canada, but since I'm in Canada, I will have access to it. Plan is to stream it at some point next week. I'm not going to move my cards over, but we will try the beta to see how it goes. I'm reluctant to move everything over just yet, because as you can see... Oh, you can't see. I have to hide my face here. I have a whole bunch of coins that I've been saving up to buy Brilliant Stars packs in PTCGO. So as you can see, I got 6,000. That should be... What is that? 5 to... I'm probably going to have, 40 to 50 packs I can get here before transferring over. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, Canada. Yep. You right. Let's open a couple. I'm going to open the locked packs. So we'll open a couple here and see what we get. At this point, you know what? Maybe an extra Mew or a Genesect would be nice. And then I could trade some of those high value cards, but you know what? or just open some stuff just to complete our Pokedex here. I mean, complete the set. I don't think we have every Fusion Strike card. Fusion Strike is an insanely large set. An Oricorio, this is a card you can put in your Mew deck as well. I've seen some people do it, and it might be more valuable to do that going forward. Right now, I really like going, oh! Okay. All right. We got a Bolton VMAX, and this is an all right one. You know, for 2 energy, you get Bolt Storm, which is kind of like the move on Bolton V, but it does more damage. 30 plus for each energy. So if you were running this with a Flaffy support line, you can throw a whole bunch of energy on the board and then just zap. And I think we might be able to build that deck, right? So Bolton, I've got 4 Bolton Vs, yep, and we have 2 rainbows and what? Yeah, we can build a Bolton VMAX deck. Maybe we'll try that out on a future stream. I think the next decks that we're going to cover, Ice Rider is one of those. I think post Brilliant Stars, it gets a couple of updates that make that deck a lot stronger. And then another one that we got to cover, single prize deck, Malamar. One of, if not the best single prize deck in the game. And it's going to get better in the post Brilliant Stars era as well, with Manaphy coming online and being able to block bench damage. So look forward to that in the coming weeks. Let's open a Battle Styles pack and then we will go back to the matches. Okay. Centiscore. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. Let's go back to the games. Yeah, how's everybody's weekend going? Yesterday, Steph and I watched a movie. We went to the theater. It's the first time we've gone to the theater since they locked down again here in Canada, and we watched an Oscar nominated Best Picture nominee, Licorice Pizza. And I have very strong feelings about that movie, both good and very, very bad. I don't think I can talk about it without ruining the film. Also, it gets into, oh, we're up against a Mew VMAX deck here. Uh-oh. Oh, they're going all in on the Genesects? Okay, I see you. But yeah, I will say that it's... I can't even go into that level of detail, but it is... If you ever decide to watch the movie or you read a synopsis on like what it's about, then I think you'll understand. Also, the Mew mirror match, it could go either way. Right now, based on what they have set up versus what I have set up, it's looking very bad for me. We do have the Meloetta up on the board. We only have 1 Genesect. We have 2 Great Balls, which may or may not get us 2 more Genesects here. If we can knock out that Genesect on our turn, which is not out of the realm of possibility, but right now looking kind of unlikely, then we got a match. Oh, now we can't. Oh, we might be able to knock out the Mew. Oh, they're gonna put the Meloetta up. That's smart. Okay. So at bare minimum, I need an Alessa Sparkle here. Otherwise, we could be in trouble. Maybe I'm battling myself. I mean, aren't we all battling ourselves every day? Okay. We got a Mew VMAX. That's not ideal right now. We're going to use the Power Tablet, get a little extra damage, which we don't necessarily... We really needed that Genesect, like in the worst way. And we need another Genesect here. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, I really don't want to use this attachment. I guess it doesn't matter if I use the attach here, because I Yeah, okay. We'll draw one card and see what we get. That's not it. Okay, we have to put the energy here. And I really need an Alessa Sparkle. Darn it, there's the fusion energy. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's really bad. Really, really, really bad. So now they're gonna run their Alessa Sparkle. That Meloetta's gonna hit for over 200 damage. They can't boss me up here, but they probably can knock out Meloetta, at which point we really need... What can I even do? We're only gonna have 3 cards. I think we might be done. Unfortunately, I can't draw any more cards because I've only got 3 Genesect. I have 5 cards in my hand. We do get the Mew. This is a little better. This is a little better. Because now we can at least draw 1 more card. And I can stall for time here. It's still looking very bad. Pretty much if they can move... If they can knock out... Oh, and they run Crushing Hammer too. Ugh. If they can knock out my Genesect, then I think we're screwed. And if they knock it out with Meloetta specifically... Yeah, they're gearing up for probably for Mew at this point. Based on our current hand, we can knock out the Mew V right here, which gets us down to 2. I could hit this. I think it's still bad. If we're going to be down 3 prizes this early. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Yeah, I would run the Meloetta here. Oh no, okay. Huh. What are they gonna... Yeah, and they hit the... Yeah, there it is. GG's. Knock out the Mew. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. Now I have nothing. So, we out. Again, no sympathy from me. Mew beating Mew, that is something that everybody should be happy to see. I actually did want to talk about that, the subject of playing top tier characters or like top tier anything in any sort of competitive game. Like the idea, I know there are a lot of people who frown upon people using, you know, top tier cards, top tier characters, top tier equipment, like whatever it is. 760, it's a lot. But that's the thing, right? This player probably, like, you know, much respect to them, is that they're playing the Gengar deck probably to counter someone like me playing Mew. So it is what it is, and we're up against what looks like an Eternatus deck, and probably because they're trying to take out Mew as well. And hey, I deserve this. I'm playing the... Everybody's targeting this deck right now because this deck is incredibly strong. So I can't get mad at that. Ooh. All right. How do we... Let's go with the Rose Tower first. And let's see if we can fish out... Okay, I didn't really want the Mew VMAX right this second. That's That's fine, I guess. I will take an energy now. I'm going to hedge my bets, and I'm going to want this ready to go. And we will put... do I want the quick ball to get another Genesect? Yeah, let's do that. And we will get to draw at least one more card here. And, oh, I really don't want to get rid of the old cemetery because they might run something like Path to the Peak here. So we'll get rid of Mew. Controversial decision, possibly. Ooh, I only have... Okay, 3 Genesects is fine. That's fine. And yeah, Athena with the Adele here. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good. Wow, we're playing, like, awful hands right now. And it's Eternatus. Great. Unfortunately for us, I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Mew VMAX, because now we're in a really bad spot where I can't evolve. If I had kept the Mew, I could have evolved to Mew VMAX and still knocked out that coughing. But because I got rid of it, at most I can do 70 damage on this next turn because they're going to use coughing to evolve into wheezing, which shuts off all abilities, and then we're kind of screwed. And you know what? Okay, they Marnied me, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, this is how the meta evolves, right? At this point in the game's life, you play Mew or you play a card that beats Mew. Ooh, and they're gonna lock Mew in here. They don't have the energy though. This is very bad for them. Okay. I will get my Mew VMAX, which is great. I will get Meloetta, and I'm going to get the Alessa Sparkle here, and we may or may not get the switch. I really would prefer the switch right now. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. I will quick ball away for another Mew. And we'll burn a quick ball here just to get rid of that battle VIP pass so we can draw more cards. So give us another 6 with Genesect. And do I want to knock out the Galar Mine? I don't think I do. Oh, hold on. If I can get Meloetta on the active, then yeah, we're going to do that. So yeah, let's go and knock that Galar Mine out. And we're going to use the safer Meloetta on the active instead. And let's go and draw a couple more cards. I'm going to keep that quick ball just in case. Because in case Meloetta gets knocked out, I will be able to get, you know, another Genesect or another Mew or something up there. Even this state is not bad, so they shut off all my abilities. Genesect's not going to be able to do anything this turn. But as long as they don't have... Even if they poison Meloetta here, I can still knock out this wheezing even before they poison me to a KO. What would be nice is if I had a boss's orders here so I could bring up one of these Eternatuses. That would be nice. But where we will run into trouble here eventually is that once the Eternatus gets on the board, it's going to one-hit KO all of my Pokemon, which will be terrible. And they got 2 online. And they don't even need the full board of 8 to really do some damage here. So it would be ideal if we could like boss up a Crobat or something. We'll see. We'll see what we can get. Worst case, we knock out the Weezing and we're at least up 2 prizes. Alright, so the Great Balls at this point are a waste. And yeah, let's just get rid of them. I don't need it. I wasn't gonna get anything there anyway. Wasn't gonna get anything there anyway. I can't. Okay. We will at least get this going, and I'll save the power tablet for the time being, and we'll just knock that out. We do get another Genesect, which is fine. Where we're gonna run into trouble here is that we're going to lose Meloetta at the end of this turn. We can knock out. I don't think they have an extra way to attach energy. Not right now. Yeah, it looks like they're not playing anything that can scoop up a second energy. So they're going to need at least... Oh, here we go. Let's see. Do they have the Moltres ready? Nope. Zigzagoon. All right. Oh, heads up play there. Oh, they can't knock. Oh, no. They forgot that because I run Fusion Strike Energy... as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy. Also, it prevents all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to the Pokemon this card is attached to. So you can't use the Headbutt on Meloetta right now. They're trying to get a cheeky knockout there. This is still bad. This is still bad for us. They've got the full bench, which we don't even need anymore. Or they don't even need. They could have stopped ages ago, and they would have one-hit KO'd everything we have. This here is actually a little bit of a relief. Oh, no. Okay, so that gets knocked out. That's fine. We will... Gotta make an executive decision. Do we want... How much, we still have one more, and do I want to, do we try and fish for a boss's orders here, or do we just take the knockout on, I think we just take the knockout on the Crobat. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're gonna have to play for a boss on the next turn. That's the play. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Actually, let's save the Vitality Band one. Oh no! Oh, that was terrible. That was actually terrible. I might have cost us the game there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's see if we can fix this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is horrific. I screwed that up real bad. I screwed that up real bad. Okay, we do get another energy. So it's not the end of the world, if anything? Okay. Okay. As long as we don't get Marnied, we win. I've got the second energy for the other Mew. I've got a boss in my hand. I can just call up a Crobat and we win. Even though Eternatus is a bad matchup for Mew, we can still win. I would if that was them. Okay, they're gonna headbutt the Genesect. That's fine. I just want to see this Mew get knocked out. Please. Please. Made a rash decision and regretted it. Yep. That could have cost us the game. It might still cost us the game. I shouldn't have retreated that Mew while the Galar Mine was out. Oh, and we got Marty. No! Like I said, still might cost us the game. Okay. Don't play path. They can't play path. They can't play path. Okay. We have the boss. I just need the energy. I just need the energy. Okay. Okay, well, I need the energy and I need path. That was so bad. Such a bonehead move on my part. If I lose this, I have no one to blame but myself. We will bring Mew up. And we will cram. Didn't get it. Okay. I have to play boss. And now, I need to get an energy in these next few flips. And if I can't get an energy, it's over. Okay, Rotom Phone. No energy. Awesome. Oh, I can get the training court, and we can get the energy back, I think. We'll put down another Genesect, which gives us more opportunities to draw. Oh god, oh god, oh god. We're going to put down this. Get the training court. We'll fish out our basic psychic energy and cross fusion strike, techno blast. GG's. Ugh. We escaped by the skin of our teeth on that one. Eternatus is a really bad matchup for Mew. And they had Wheezing in that deck too. Like, Eternatus is bad because Eternatus hits for double damage. And it only takes 2 energy. And you didn't... Eternatus's bench, it does 30 damage times the number of Pokemon on the bench. But then it also extends its bench to 8, so that Eternatus can hit for up to 270 damage. But because of weakness on Mew, that would have hit for double. So it would have been like 600 something. They didn't need to go that high. And they had Galarian Wheezing in their deck as well, which shuts off all abilities, turns off Genesect, so I couldn't draw extra cards. And for us to have skated out of there by the skin of our teeth, with me even making like a massive error, was huge. But also speaks to the strength of the deck and how many outs that you have. Even against dark decks, there are answers to a lot of the things that arise, which makes the Mew VMAX deck incredibly strong in many cases.